This YCN segment is brought to you by Bubba's Bar and Grill on Lake Sunapee in Newberry Harbor.
You're watching the New Hampshire Association of Broadcasters award-winning YCN Game of the Week. Today we're in North Sutton, New Hampshire, as the Lady Cougars of Kearsarge host the Stevens Cardinals from Claremont. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by R.C. Brayshaw & Company. For 40 years, they've provided complete one-stop printing, mailing, and marketing solutions for all of your business needs. Learn more at rcbrayshaw.com. My TV, airing every weeknight from 8 to 10 on WYCI. Watch Law & Order Criminal Intent, Chicago PD, Dateline, The Good Wife, and CSI Miami. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist for the most complete line of energy products. And enjoy a level of superior customer and on-site service. Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in the community. Love Valley and Middleton Building Supply. Home improvement and construction from concept to completion in 10 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. New London Hospital, where they are celebrating 100 years of community wellness together. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. Committed to crafting the finest quality jewelry for our customers. Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. And by Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice, providing health care and hospice services in homes and community settings, and enabling people to stay there as long as possible.
Good evening and welcome to the Marty Brown Gymnasium for tonight's girls high school basketball game between the Stevens Cardinals and Kearsarge Cougars. Hello everyone, I'm your host Andrew Zerhide, and tonight we're in for what should be a competitive girls basketball matchup. The hosting Kearsarge Cougars come into this game with a record of 6-10, and they're led by some experienced upperclassmen. A couple of players we expect to have big nights are senior Megan Roy and junior Livy Hernan. Meg will be passing and shooting the ball well, while Livy will be grabbing rebounds and going back up for second chance points. While on the other side of things, the visiting Cardinals from Stevens are currently sitting at 5-12. They'll be led by junior guard Sydney Miller and by freshman forward Zana Rice. Sydney should lead the Cardinals in assists with quality drives to the hoop, while Zana will be a force in the paint, gobbling up a ton of rebounds. Both teams do have some height in the post, so boxing out will be absolutely critical in this one. So make sure you stick around. The YCN Game of the Week is coming up next when the Kearsarge Cougars are taking on the Stevens Cardinals. Don't go anywhere.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Let's now send it down to the public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
Introducing the starting lineup for tonight's game. For the Cardinals, coached by Ivy Condon. At guard, a junior, number 4, Ellie Grenier. At guard, a sophomore, number 12, Julia Tursky. At forward, a senior, number 15, Carrie Farrow. At guard, a senior, number 20, Jenna Pond. And at forward, a freshman, number 33, Zana Rice. And now for the Cougars, coached by Keith Roberts. At guard, 5'6", a freshman, number 23, Caroline Camp. At forward, 6 foot, a sophomore, number 33, Tori Andruski. At guard, 5'7", a junior, number 4, Jordan Bush. At center, 6'1", a junior, number 22, Livy Hernan. And at guard, 5'11", a senior, number 30, Meg Roy.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week here at Kearsarge Regional High School, Marty Brown Gymnasium. Kearsarge Cougars taking on the Stevens Cardinals. And there is the tip. Kearsarge will get the first possession. Meg Roy, Cougars' only senior and captain, grabs that one. Ball goes out of bounds. That is a turnover, and that is Stevens' ball. Stevens coming into this game at 5-12, while Kearsarge is sitting at 6-10. Both of these teams need another win or two to try to get into the playoffs, hold a decent seed. The Cardinals last beat Timberland and Newport. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Well, the Cougars have dropped their last number of games. And that's a foul. Jenna Pond will go to the line and shoot 2. Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the HR Clough Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game, when we'll choose the team member that had the greatest impact on tonight's contest. Jenna Pond's first free throw is up and good. Cardinals take an early lead. And her second shot is also good. Good to see Cougars' Meg Roy back in action. She was out with a concussion about a week ago. And that shot is up and good. Step inside the three-point line. That's good for 2 points. And there is a steal by Caroline Camp. And that ball does go out of bounds, and that will be Cardinals basketball. Shot by Meg Roy a moment ago, though, tying up the game. Another steal by the Cougars. That was by Roy. Caroline Camp with the ball now. Made a move. She has a chance for 3 points. Nice job by her going up through the contact. Caroline Camp, just a freshman. She, of course, is one of the daughters of the boys' head coach, Nate Camp. Caroline shot is up, no good. Tori Andruski for a moment grabbed the rebound, but she wasn't able to finish. Kearsarge now up 4-2, just over a minute into this game. Carrie Farrow in the paint, but she traveled. That's a turnover. It'll be Kearsarge basketball. Today's telecast is being brought to you in part by MJ Harrington, jewelers and designers in Newport, New Hampshire. Caroline Camp with the three-pointer. That is up and good. So the freshman having a hot start here. Cougars now up 7-2. And there's a foul there, a bit of a push by Caroline. That's her first, the team's second. Special coverage today of the Cougars girls basketball is being provided by R.C. Brayshaw and Company. To learn more about their printing, mailing, and marketing services, check them out on the web at rcbrayshaw.com. Julia Tursky passes down low to Carrie Farrow. Tries to kind of go up and under. Wasn't able to, didn't have the angle. Tursky goes up for three, and that was a little too strong. The ball does go out of bounds. Kearsarge will recover. Kearsarge earlier this year, they lost one of their guards, freshman Raina Tucker. Lost her for the season to a leg injury. And that one is up and good from Meg Roy. She now has 4 points. And there is a turnover against the Cardinals. So a number of turnovers early on, especially from Stevens. And the Cardinals, they'll take a timeout. They want to talk this one They're now down by 7 after taking a quick 2-0 lead. So we'll take a break as well. We'll be right back. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Harris Family Furniture in Plymouth, Laconia, and Chichester.
Welcome back to the Marty Brown Gymnasium in North Sutton, New Hampshire, Kearsarge Regional High School. Lady Cougars are taking on the Cardinals from Stevens. Kearsarge with an early lead. Meg Roy with a shot there, no good. Tori Andruski fighting for the offensive rebound. That is a jump ball. I believe Stevens will get possession. Today's game is being brought to you in part by Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, serving brick oven pizza and much more. Full court press now by the Cougars. Double team on Tursky over there. Foul against Meg Roy. Did make contact with Tursky's wrist there. So team's third foul. Stevens Jenna Pond now with the ball. One of the few seniors for Stevens, and another turnover. Caroline Camp with the ball. She goes up, drew some contact, but it was clean, wasn't able to finish. And another turnover. Caroline Camp with the 3. Tori Andruski is there with a rebound. And that ball is off Zana Rice, I believe, from Stevens. Looked like it might have gone off someone from Kearsarge, but the ref saw it differently, so Cougars maintain possession. Strong defense by the Cougars so far. Inbound now. And that's Kearsarge's Jordan Bush, the junior, hitting that jump shot. Nice looking J by her. So Cougars now up 11-2 after going down early. 11-0 run right now. Just over 3 minutes played so far. Sydney Miller with the ball. And that is a travel against Stevens' Abigail Farrow. So the Cardinals plagued by turnovers right now. Some of them really unforced. And there's a turnover against Kearsarge. So the Cardinals now try to end the host run here. Sydney Miller has really been a good athlete for Stevens over the years. Soccer, basketball. And there's a steal. Pass Caroline Camp went back to Meg Roy. Wasn't able to finish and had a tough angle there. And that one goes out of bounds. Cardinals will get the ball back. Today's game is being brought to you in part by Mascoma Savings Bank. Mutually owned with no shareholders to please. Full court press against the Cardinals again. And there is another steal. Caroline Camp passes to Meg Roy. And that jump shot is good. Meg Roy with 6 early points in this one. She really looks good. Sana Rice now with the ball. Passes it to Ellie Grenier. That one is no good. No one really grabbed the rebound there. And that one goes down to Abigail Farrow. Wasn't able to finish. Zana Rice gets blocked. But the Cardinals able to grab another offensive rebound. Pass down to Abigail Farrow, to Zana Rice. She goes up for 2, no good. The Cardinals another offensive board. Sydney Rice now goes up, or Sydney Miller, excuse me, and she scores. Cardinals were desperate for points there. And there's a steal, Ellie Grenier. Cardinals try to go on a run here. Sydney Miller no good. Meg Roy brings the ball up, passes down to Jordan Bush. She goes up, and that one is good. Cougars as a team really shooting the ball very well, 15-4. 2:40 to go in this first quarter. Cougars offense really impressive right now, especially defensively as well, forcing another steal. And there's Meg Roy with another shot, and that one is good. The captain, the only senior on the team, leading the Cougars now with 8 points. Now both Camps are in the game. Ellie Camp just was subbed in. The Camp sisters. It goes out of bounds. Stevens will maintain possession. And with 2:08 to go here in this first quarter, Cougars will take a timeout. We will take a break as well. Kearsarge up big 17-4 early in this one. We'll be right back. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week here at Marty Brown Gymnasium at Kearsarge Regional. Cougars up 17-4. Their offense really looks good, and defensively they've forced a ton of steals. A great quarter so far for the hosts. See if the Cardinals can get back into this one. Abigail Farrow now with the ball. Sana Rice now to Sydney Miller. She goes up for three. That one not enough. Good effort by Sydney Miller. Wasn't able to save the ball though. Kearsarge will recover. This telecast is being brought to you in part by New London Hospital, a Dartmouth Hitchcock affiliate, where they are committed to providing you with the best available health care. Just under 2 minutes to go now. Kearsarge with the ball. Ellie Camp passes to Jordan Bush, maybe back court. And I guess that's a foul against Stevens. Ellie Grenier, a bit of a push there. Didn't really need to do that if you're Ellie Grenier. It's going to be tough for Jordan Bush to save that one. So now Kearsarge will inbounds. Neri Meager, the junior, with the ball. Passes to fellow junior Jordan Bush. Aaron Wheeler gets called for the travel, the sophomore. The Cardinals, they'll take that one. Down 13 points right now. Stevens, they need to start scoring. They need to make something happen. Nice passing. And Abigail Farrow finish. No, a little too far under the rim. And that is a foul on the court. And that one is against senior Meg Roy, her second foul. Got to be careful with her if you're the Cougars. Carrie Farrow wasn't able to finish there. Mary Meager bringing the ball up for the Cougars. Sydney Miller tried to steal it, wasn't able to. Ellie Camp now with the ball. Cougars trying to set something up here, trying to spread out their players. And yeah, that's another travel by Aaron Wheeler. She took an extra step before she started dribbling. So now just under 40 seconds to go. Still 17-4. Cardinals need to score here. Good pass down low to Ellie Grenier. She just didn't have the right angle, was not able to get that one. Ellie Camp now passes it up to Jordan Bush. And she knocks it down. 19 points in this first quarter. Really, Kearsarge just shot the ball as a team extremely well. There's the screen for Sydney Miller. That one is no good. There's 0.3 seconds left to go, so quick inbounds here. And that'll do it for the first quarter. So the Cougars playing very well offensively and defensively. The Cardinals need to get some points on the board and get going. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back with the second quarter action. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week. Don't go anywhere.
This YCN segment is brought to you by LaValley Building Supply and Middleton Building Supply.
The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by R.C. Brayshaw and Company. For 40 years, they've provided complete one-stop printing, mailing, and marketing solutions for all of your business needs. Learn more at rcbrayshaw.com. My TV, airing every weeknight from 8 to 10 on WYCI. Watch Law & Order Criminal Intent, Chicago PD, Dateline, The Good Wife, and CSI Miami. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist for the most complete line of energy products. And enjoy a level of superior customer and on-site service. Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in the community. LaValley and Middleton Building Supply. Home improvement and construction from concept to completion in 10 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. New London Hospital, where they are celebrating 100 years of community wellness together. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. Committed to crafting the finest quality jewelry for our customers. Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. And by Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice, providing health care and hospice services in homes and community settings, and enabling people to stay there as long as possible.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week here at Marty Brown Gymnasium. The Kearsarge Pep Band bringing us back into the beginning of the second quarter here. The Lady Cougars up big, 19-4 over the Cardinals. And earlier this season, back on December 11th, Kearsarge played Stevens in Claremont, and the Cougars won that one 39-24. The Cardinals hoping to take some revenge, but with a big hole to dig themselves out of here. Jordan Bush now with the ball for Kearsarge. Passes down low to Aaron Wheeler. To Mary Meager, but Julia Tursky tried to steal that one and committed a foul. That's Julia's first, and the Cardinals' third foul. Today's game is being brought to you in part by Echo Communications. Call them for all of your printing needs. And you can check for all of our air times by clicking on schedules at ycnnow.com. Over the back call against Tori Andruski. Cougar sophomore there.
Number 33, Tori Andruski.
That is her first and the team's sixth. So Kearsarge one foul away from giving Stevens the bonus. Easy steal there for Ellie Camp. Ill-advised pass. No good on the shot by Tori Andruski. And Ellie Camp and Zana Rice fight for the ball, and we have to call it the jump one. Bit of a full court press by the Cougars. A couple of girls stayed back, putting some pressure on Sydney Miller. Pass down low to Carrie Farrow, and that one is good. Nice turnaround by Carrie Farrow, her first points of the night. And that one is no good. And a long pass, easily picked off by Mary Meager. Up pass to Jordan Bush. And she is denied by Zana Rice. Pumping up some of the Cardinals fans. Mary Meager now with the inbounds. She passes beyond the perimeter to Jordan Bush. Pass down low to Tori Andruski, and she is able to finish. Tori gets on the board. Cougars now up 21-6. Carrie Farrow with the ball. Tursky with the shot. No good. Ball finds Andruski. Kearsarge recovers. Long pass to Meager. Sydney Miller now drives to the hoop, and she gets it. She has a chance for 3 points now. Cardinals need some more of that if they want to come back.
Kearsarge foul number 4, Jordan Bush. Her second.
Stevens now with 8 points.
Sydney Miller at the line.
Sydney Miller trying to make it 9. That shot is up and good. Sydney Miller with the 3-point play. If you enjoy YCN's local content, make sure you check out ycnnow.com to view and share these videos anytime you want. Also, give us a like on Facebook. Now with the ball, screen, Livy Hernan, pass goes to her. She passes out to Meg Roy, who is on fire tonight. She knocks it down. Meg Roy with 10 points, leading all scorers. We're not even halfway through this second quarter. Lost the handle there was Carrie Farrow, another turnover. And that pass finds Meg Roy, another jump shot from the wing, no good. Nice team passing by the Cardinals. Carrie Farrow able to finish on that one. Stevens now down by just 12. Pass down low to Livy Hernan. She is fouled by Abigail Farrow. Livy will go to the line and shoot a pair, but we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Lake Sunapee Visiting Nurse Association and Hospice.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Andrew Zerhide here on the call at Marty Brown Gymnasium at Kearsarge Regional. Cougars up by 12 early on in this game. Junior Livy Hernan is at the line shooting 2. First one is no good. Second one does roll in. Livy Hernan gets on the board. She's the sister of Kyle Hernan, a big piece of the boys basketball team here from Kearsarge. Another turnover by the Cougars. They've just forced a ton of those tonight. Kearsarge is clearly trying to get Livy Hernan some touches underneath the hoop. Almost lost the ball there, but Ellie Camp able to maintain it. Ooh. Bit of a collision between Meg Roy and Carrie Farrow, but looks like they're okay. Cougars do lose the ball, though. Stevens will get it back. So Stevens, they are in the first bonus. Cougars have 7 fouls. That'll be a foul on the court.
Kearsarge foul number 3, Ellie Camp. Her first.
It's Ellie Camp's first foul.
Julia Tursky.
That is a shooting foul. Julia Tursky will shoot 2. Or 1 and 1, excuse me, right, because they are in the bonus. And that one is no good, but Tursky gets her own rebound. No one was boxing out the free throw shooter. And Jenna Pond knocks down a 3-pointer. That's what she does best. That's her game, those long range ones. Hopefully she can get going, get the Cardinals back in this game. And that's a foul against, not sure who that was against, but Livy Hernan will go to the line and shoot 2. She's one of the taller girls on the court. Kearsarge would like to get her going. She is hard to stop when she has the ball. Stevens now down by just 10. Livy Hernan's first shot is up and no good. Your second rattles out. And there is a foul. I believe that was against Meg Roy. Meg Roy's third foul. She has to come out of this one. 5 fouls and you're out in high school, so with her third, she will need to take a seat. She's been on fire for Kearsarge with 10 points, leading all scorers, so that would be a big loss for the Cougars. Carrie Farrow's shot is up and no good. Freshman Caroline Camp with the ball at the top of the key. I think that was a moving screen against Livy Hernan. Ref did not like that one, so that's a turnover. Offensive foul against the Cougars. So now Stevens in the double bonus. Freshman Caroline Camp recording another foul against her. Her second foul. And Kearsarge wants to take a timeout. They want to talk it over. So the Cougars up 24-14, 3:37 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be right back. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week here at Marty Brown Gym at Kearsarge Regional. Stevens Cardinals girls basketball team currently taking on the Cougars. Cardinals trying to come back in this one. They are currently down 10 here in the second quarter. They will be shooting a couple of free throws here. Cougars had a fast start. They did commit a lot of fouls. Cardinals will now be in the double bonus for these 3.5 minutes. Sydney Miller at the line, shooting 2. That one is up and good. Second one is also good. Sydney Miller now has 7 points. She leads her team. That one is up and no good. Carrie Farrow thought about shooting it. Let's down low to Farrow. Wasn't able to finish there. Difficult scoring in the paint over Hernan and Andruski for Kearsarge. Shot for Andruski on the wing, no good. Jenna Pond able to save it. Shot by Tursky is no good, but Zana Rice is there for the offensive rebound. Jenna Pond shot is no good. The Cardinals only down 8 points now. Pretty good comeback by them. Pass down low to Andruski, and her shot is good. Just a turnaround floater over Zana Rice. Nice job by the sophomore. The YCN scoreboard sponsor is LaValle and Middleton Building Supply. Home improvement and construction from concept to completion. And Jenna Pond gets whistled for the travel. Kearsarge now lead back up to 10. Jordan Bush, the long shot. No good. Tursky saved it, but Ellie Camp was there to recover it. She finds Tori Andruski, who scores. Well, the Cougars have knocked down their jump shots. They've also been big in the paint. Difficult to score against them, but once they also have it on offense, they can do things with it. And that's a foul against the Cardinals. And that's against Sydney Miller. Her first foul and the team's 6th foul. So Stevens now 1 foul away from giving Kearsarge the first bonus. Caroline Camp with the ball, passing to her sister Ellie. Jordan Bush finds Andruski underneath. Ellie with the ball, passes it off to Livy Hernan. Yeah, she did travel, moved her feet a few too many times there. Cardinals really need to capitalize on some of these turnovers. Sydney Miller with the ball, bringing it up. Screen there by Zana Rice. Behind the back pass, almost lost the handle. Sydney Miller drives to the hoop, and she goes up and scores. Nice play by Sydney Miller. Scored in traffic over a number of defenders. Ellie Camp trying to dish it off to Livy Hernan. Yeah, and Livy Hernan grabbed the arm of Nicole Sauls, Stevens Jr. So I guess Cardinals will be awarded a free throw or two. I'm not sure if that was a technical. Sydney Miller's first shot is up and good.
Number 24, Erin Wheeler.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a play on the ball by Livy Hernan. Really was pulling Nicole Sauls. That is a technical, and Stevens gets a couple of free points out of that one. Plus they get possession, I believe. Okay, so the technical was 2 shots at the free throw line, but then because it was a foul, that adds to the double bonus. So Stevens, Sauls she also gets 2 shots at the free throw line. So really that play, it's given the Cardinals 4 free throws. So Sydney Miller took the first 2, and now Nicole Sauls will take the last 2.
Nicole Sauls, 2 shots.
Nicole's first shot is up and good. Her second shot hits the back iron, but Zana Rice is there for the offensive rebound. Almost traveled there. Carrie Farrow's shot is up and no good. Rebound by Erin Wheeler. So Kearsarge now, about 20 seconds to go. They could hold for the last shot of the half. Up now by 7 points. Fouling has really hurt the Cougars and allowed the Cardinals to climb back into this. Ellie Camp now driving, finds Erin Wheeler, who goes up for 2, no good. Tori Andruski almost had the handle, but just lost it. And that's a travel against Sydney Miller. Caroline Camp got in her face. Almost bumped Sydney a little bit. So with 1.3 seconds left, the Cougars might get a quick shot up here. And that one is up and no good by Ellie Camp. But Kearsarge up by 7 points here, heading into the break, up 28-21. And we'll be right back. Talk about some leading scorers with your halftime report. We'll be right back. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week. Don't go anywhere.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Mount Sunapee Resort. Fun for all seasons.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week here at Marty Brown Gymnasium at Kearsarge Regional. The Lady Cougars are currently taking on the Stevens Cardinals, and at halftime here, the score is 28-21. Kearsarge is currently up by 7 points, and really this has been a tale of two different quarters. In the first quarter, Kearsarge went up 17-4. They were knocking down a ton of shots, forcing a lot of turnovers. Then in that second quarter, Stevens outscored Kearsarge 17-11, and that leads us to the score of 28-21. And really for Kearsarge, their senior captain, Megan Roy, has led the way. She currently leads the Cougars with 10 points, and sophomore Tori Ann Shrewski has 6, and junior Jordan Bush also has 6, and freshman Caroline Camp has 5. So a number of girls have really stepped up and scored for the Cougars. And on the Cardinals side, Sydney Miller is leading the way. She leads all scorers with 11 points, while senior Jenna Pond has 5 and Carrie Farrow has 4. So really the Cardinals, they need to increase their scoring here in the second half. Fouls really hurt Kearsarge early on. They had to sub out Meg Roy, and I think that really allowed the Cardinals to kind of climb back into this one. If Kearsarge can clean up their fouls, I think they'll have a better third quarter here than they did in that second. And I really expect the second half to be close. This could come down to the wire, so make sure you stick around because all the second half action is coming up next right here on the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by New London Hospital, an affiliate of Dartmouth Hitchcock.
The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by R.C. Brayshaw and Company. For 40 years, they've provided complete one-stop printing, mailing, and marketing solutions for all of your business needs. Learn more at rcbrayshaw.com. My TV, airing every weeknight from 8 to 10 on WYCI. Watch Law & Order Criminal Intent, Chicago PD, Dateline, The Good Wife, and CSI Miami. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist for the most complete line of energy products. And enjoy a level of superior customer and on-site service. Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in the community. Love Valley and Middleton Building Supply. Home improvement and construction from concept to completion in 10 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. New London Hospital, where they are celebrating 100 years of community wellness together. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. Committed to crafting the finest quality jewelry for our customers. Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. And by Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice, providing health care and hospice services in homes and community settings, and enabling people to stay there as long as possible.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Third quarter action here at the Marty Brown Gymnasium at Kearsarge Regional. Kearsarge currently up 28-21. Cougars had a strong first quarter and then let up a little bit in that second quarter. Shot there by Caroline Camp, no good. Just go out of bounds, Stevens will recover. Special coverage of today's Cougar girls basketball game is being provided by R.C. Brayshaw and Company. To learn more about their printing, mailing, and marketing services, check them out on the web at rcbrayshaw.com. Sydney Miller now with the ball. Looking down low to Carrie Farrow. She goes back to Miller. Nice cut by Sydney. She gets 2 points. Sydney now with 13, leading all scorers. Meg Roy with the shot. That one does go out of bounds. Meg Roy with 3 fouls right now. Had to come out in that second quarter. Cougars definitely missed her play. Almost a steal by Jordan Bush. Pass just out of her reach. Gary Farrow now. Nice move by Zana Rice. Wasn't able to finish though. Tori Andrewski gets the rebound. Passes to Jordan Bush, who passes to Caroline Camp. That shot is no good. Sydney Miller now passes down to Nicole Sales. Nice pass by Sales to Miller, but she wasn't able to get it in. Foul against the Cardinals. That's against Sydney Miller. That's her second foul. The first of the second half. Next week, the YCN Game of the Week will be traveling to Lebanon, New Hampshire, as the Raiders host their longtime rivals, the Marauders of Hanover. Jordan Bush with the short jump shot, no good. Ellie Grenier gets the ball. Now Sydney Miller. Zana Rice. Bit of a hook shot there, no good. Miller to Ellie Grenier, no good. Both teams missing a lot of shots right now. Turnover. Stevens now down by just 5. Gotta watch out for the 5-second call. Good defense by the Cougars, another turnover. Tori Andrewski now with the ball. And that one goes off the hands of Jordan Bush. Kearsarge wants to take a timeout just a couple minutes into this third quarter. So Stevens now down by just 5. Score of 28-23. We'll be right back. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Bubba's Bar and Grill on Lake Sunapee in Newberry Harbor.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Andrew Zerhide here on the call at Marty Brown Gymnasium at Kearsarge Regional. Kearsarge is up by 5 points now, 28-23. Cardinals made a big comeback. I think they were down by as much as maybe 14 or 15 early on. Kearsarge able to stop that one. They get the ball. Caroline Camp now passes to Libby Hernan. She drives to the hoop. Wasn't able to finish. Pass to Sydney Miller. She goes strong. She's able to score past a number of defenders. Sydney Miller has really been a big part of Cardinals getting right back into this one. Now down by just 3 points. Meg Roy misses her shot but gets her own rebound. Wasn't able to score. Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the HR Club Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game, when we'll choose the team member that had the greatest impact on today's contest. Carrie Farrow passes out to Sauls. Ellie Grenier now will take the 3. That one is no good. But Zana Rice able to recover. That is a jump ball. And that will stay with the Cardinals. Today's telecast being brought to you in part by MJ Harrington, jewelers and designers in Newport, New Hampshire. Just under 4 minutes to go here in this third quarter. And there's a steal, Meg Roy. She goes strong to the hoop. Dives through some contact, went right at Carrie Farrow. I think Carrie wanted the offensive foul call, but she's not going to get it. Sana Rice there, missed short layup. That's an easy steal there by Tursky. Caroline Camp was there to force the jump ball. So the Cougars will maintain possession. Ellie Camp now, the sophomore, inbounding, finds Meg Roy. And she gets the ball stolen away from her by Ellie Grenier. Nice job by Ellie. Sydney Miller goes strong to the hoop. Not able to finish though. Pretty good defense by the Cougars. They're really trying to limit their fouls, you can tell. Meg Roy with the shot from the wing, rattles around, no good. Another jump ball there. Stevens will get the ball now. YCN is now affiliated with the Heroes and Icons Network on WYCI and WYCU. Watch the day shift weekdays from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. for Nash Bridges, House, Jag, Monk in numbers. And don't forget about WYCX Outside Television, America's active adventure lifestyle leader. A foul was against Erin Wheeler, the sophomore, her first foul. Team's first. Both teams definitely limiting their fouls here in the second half. Sydney Miller with the ball in the wing. Defense by Caroline Camp. The shot is up by Carrie Farrow, and that one rattles in and out. Sana Rice able to get the offensive rebound. Sydney Miller for three. No good. But Tursky gets the offensive board. Cardinals got to score here, got to take advantage of some of those second chance opportunities. Good job by Caroline Camp defending that back door against Sydney Miller. Caroline Camp makes the steal. She goes on the fast break. She's defended well by Abigail Farrow, but Cougars still able to score. It looks like Abigail Farrow is down. She is injured on the court. So we will take a break. We'll be right back. 2:05 to go here in the third quarter. Kearsarge up by 7, 32-25. We'll be right back. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Looks like Abigail Farrow was okay. She walked off under her own power. She's on the bench now. It's a foul against the Cougars. And that one's against Mary Meager, the junior.
Team 2.
So under 2 minutes now. And that's a travel against Zana Rice. Up at the top of the key, so the Cougars put the ball back. Number of turnovers in this one. Game really started out strong for the Cougars. They put up a quick 17 points. Pass down low to Caroline Camp. Caroline decides to shoot, and that one rattles around. Sydney Miller able to recover. Carrie Farrow sets a screen. Sana Rice driving to the hoop. Gives it off to Farrow, who is fouled. She will go to the line for a pair. If you would like your local event televised into YCN's nearly 300,000 TV households, contact us at info@ycnnow.com. Carrie's first shot is no good. Jenna Pond gets subbed in for Julia Tursky. Carey's second shot is good. Kerry Farrow now has 5 points on the night. Pass to Meager. That is stolen away. Sydney Miller. Less than 60 seconds to go here. Kerry Farrow behind the back pass to Ellie Grenier. That shot is no good. Aaron Wheeler tried to grab the offensive board but went off her leg. Couldn't corral it. So the Cardinals now down by 6. Really, a basket here would be big. Sydney Miller drives through a lot of traffic. Almost got her own offensive rebound and was fouled in the process. Sydney Miller weaving through the traffic there. Nice job by her. Inbounds to Jenna Pond on the wing. Farrow went to Grenier. Jenna Pond with the long three, no good. Aaron Wheeler does grab that offensive board, or defensive rebound. 1 second to go. And no good. Kearsarge go into the fourth quarter up by 6 with a score of 32-26. We'll be right back with that fourth quarter action. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week. Stick around.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Harris Family Furniture in Plymouth, Laconia, and Chichester.
The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by R.C. Brayshaw and Company. For 40 years, they've provided complete one-stop printing, mailing, and marketing solutions for all of your business needs. Learn more at rcbrayshaw.com. My TV, airing every weeknight from 8 to 10 on WYCI. Watch Law & Order Criminal Intent, Chicago PD, Dateline, The Good Wife, and CSI Miami. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist for the most complete line of energy products. And enjoy a level of superior customer and on-site service. Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in the community. Love Valley and Middleton Building Supply. Home improvement and construction from concept to completion in 10 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. New London Hospital, where they are celebrating 100 years of community wellness together. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. Committed to crafting the finest quality jewelry for our customers. Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. And by Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice, providing health care and hospice services in homes and community settings, and enabling people to stay there as long as possible. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Andrew Zerhide here on the call tonight at Marty Brown Gymnasium at Kearsarge Regional. The Lady Cougars currently up by 6 points against the Stevens Cardinals. In that third quarter, Kearsarge only scored 4 points while Stevens scored 5 points. So a very low scoring third quarter, especially compared to that first half. That shot by Mary Meager was up and no good. Ball finds her. I'd like to see more boxing out from both teams. Caroline Camp there just lost the handle, and that is a turnover. The YCN scoreboard sponsor is La Valley and Middleton Building Supply. Home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Sydney Miller, she might have picked up her dribble for a second. Kerry Farrow out there defended heavily in the middle. Nice job by Aaron Wheeler there. But Ellie Grenier
knocks down the jump shot, her first points of the night. So she is on the board. Cardinals now down by just 4. Almost went out of bounds was Ellie Camp there. And Meg Roy with a nice looking jump shot. Knocks it down. She now has at least 14 points. Shot from Ellie, that was no good. 6.5 to go here in this game. Meg Roy looking for a shot, but wisely decided to pass. Ellie Camp gets the ball in the corner. And she drives to the hoop and gets the foul call. So she will go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is against Zana Rice. Kind of a 50-50 play there almost. Zana might have been moving her feet. That's why it was a blocking foul. But almost could have been whistled offensive as well. Ellie Camp's first shot is up and good. Her first point of the night.
Substitution. Number 22, Libby Hurd. Number 4, Jordan Bush.
Ellie's second shot banks in. She gets 2. Kearsarge now up by 8 points. Double team against Carrie Farrow with the full court pressure. But Stevens head coach Ivy Condone wants to talk this one over with a timeout, so it's 6:14 to go here in this one. Kearsarge is up 36-28. We'll be right back with more of the fourth quarter. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Here at Marty Brown Gymnasium at Kearsarge Regional. Cougars currently up by 8 points here. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Kearsarge, their full court pressure, almost forcing a couple of turnovers there. Stevens was down big early in this one, but they made a huge comeback. Nice move by senior Carrie Farrow. Meg Roy knocking down another jump shot. She now has 16 points on the night. I believe she's leading all scorers now. Sydney Miller able to break the press. She fakes the pass and goes right in for 2. Nice move by Sydney. She now has 17 points. She's back in the lead to lead all scorers. Almost stolen away there. Jordan Bush able to maintain the possession though. Ball does go out of bounds off of Stevens. Today's game is being brought to you in part by Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, serving brick oven, pizza, and much more. Inbounds to Jordan Bush. He passes it off to Ellie Camp. And that one is stolen away. I believe it was tipped by Zana Rice, and Farrow able to grab it. Dangerous pass to Rice. Olivia Hernan committing the foul against Rice. Zana will go to the line and shoot a pair.
Number 22, Libby Hurd.
This telecast is being brought to you in part by New London Hospital, a Dartmouth Hitchcock affiliate, where they're committed to providing you with the best available health care. That one is no good. Zana It's one of her free throws. And that's a foul against Farrow there. Her second foul and the team's third overall. Caroline Camp now, no one near her. Pass. Top of the free throw line to Livy Hernan, not able to hit that shot though. Caroline Camp fights for the ball. Shot by her. Jordan Bush puts up a shot. That's no good. But Caroline Camp is right there for the offensive rebound and putback. Caroline Camp now has 7 points on the night. And the Cougars are now up by 7. Carrie Farrow sets a screen for Miller. A bit of a pick and roll there. Farrow not able to hit that. Sort of a hook shot. Up court pass to Caroline Camp. No one defends her, so she'll take the J. Not able to hit it though. And Libby Hernan did step on the line, so that ball will go back to the Cardinals. 3.5 minutes to go in this one. Stevens down by 7. Cardinals need to start scoring here. And Jenna Pond able to draw the foul. She will go to the line and shoot 2. This game is being brought to you in part by the Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice, providing independence for patients and peace of mind for families. Jenna Pond currently has 5 points on the night. Trying to make that 6 here. That one is up and no good. Stevens still down by 7. This would be a big bucket. Cougars could add to their lead. Ellie Camp drives, she kicks it out to Meg Roy, gets an open look, and she knocks it down. Meg Roy has been huge tonight. Currently has at least 16 points in this one. And Sydney Miller scores through the contact. Seemed like there might have been a foul on either offensive or defensive, but Sydney Miller able to finish. And there's a steal. Libby Hernan not able to corral the ball. Sydney Miller passes it off to Rice. And that is a jump ball. A number of girls hit the deck there. Even toward the paint, Sydney Miller was down for a while, but it looks like everyone's okay.
Number 12, Julia Thurston.
Kearsarge now up 9 points with 2.5 minutes to go. Cardinals need some points here. And that is a foul against senior Meg Roy, apparently. And that is her 4th foul, so one more foul and Meg Roy is out of this game. But with 2:21 to go, you got to keep her in this one. And because that is the Cougars' 7th foul, Farrow will go to the line for 1 and 1. And that one misses, but a line violation against the Cougars will give Farrow another shot. Her second attempt is up and no good. Meg Roy grabs the rebound, about 2 minutes left. A bucket here almost seal this game. Caroline Camp draws in the defense, passes out to Meg Roy, who passes out to Ellie Camp, who goes back to her sister Caroline. And Meg Roy, it was a nice pass down low to Caroline Camp, wasn't able to finish, but Livy Hernan grabbed the rebound. She was able to score. Livy Hernan's first field goal of the night. So 1.5 to go. Behind the back pass by Miller was stolen by Meg Roy. And Meg goes up, gets the layup, and is fouled. She has a chance for 3 points now, and that puts Kearsarge up by 13. With 89 seconds to go in this one. Meg Roy's shot is up and good. She scores 3. I believe she has at least 19 points on the night. Farrow in the corner now. Almost loses the handle. Tursky with the ball. Passes it off to Jenna Pond, who puts up a 3. Zana Rice is there for the rebound. Nice defense by Livy Hernan. Carrie Farrow grabbed another offensive board and went up for 2. 12-point game now, under 50 seconds. Sydney Miller commits the foul there. That'll be the team's 5th foul and her 3rd. 41.2 seconds left. Cougars up by 12 here. Inbounds to Caroline Camp. Another foul, I believe, against Sydney Miller, her 4th. Team's 6th foul, so 1 more away from the bonus. Oh, stolen away by Jenna Pond. She goes to the hoop, just rimmed out. And Zana Rice is fouled. She will at least shoot a 1-and-1. Today's game is being brought to you in part by Mascoma Savings Bank, mutually owned with no shareholders to please. That one is up and good. And that one misses, so 25 seconds to go. Kearsarge now just needs to take some time off the clock. Don't need to force anything here. Sydney Miller is still playing strong defense. Today's game is being brought to you in part by Echo Communications. Call them for all of your printing needs. And that is going to do it. Kearsarge Cougars win this one by 11 points, 47-36. I think now is a good time to talk about our HR Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat player of the game. Got to go ahead and give that one Kearsarge's senior captain, Meg Roy. She led all scorers here tonight with 23 points. She had a really nice looking jump shot and really led her team, especially in that first half, but finished off the game strong. In the first quarter, she had 8 points, and in that fourth quarter, she had 9 points. So a really good effort by Meg Roy, just the entire Cougar team as a whole. A number of girls contributed. Jordan Bush had 6 points. Caroline Camp had 7. Tori Andruski had 6. Really nice offensive night by the Cougars, and defensively they forced a ton of turnovers. And for the Cardinals, Sydney Miller led the way with 19 points. She led her team easily. Some other girls, Jenna Pond had 5. Carrie Farrow had 8 points. She had a very solid night as well. So really in this one, the Cardinals, they had to come back for most of this game. They started off that first quarter really not so strong, and the Kearsarge Cougars just came out. Their offense was amazing in this one. They built a huge lead, and the Cardinals, they just had to play catch up this entire game, and they just came up short in the end. And congratulations to the Kearsarge Cougars on the game, and especially Meg Roy with 23 points. She had a great night. So that is going to do it. Kearsarge gets the win 47-36. Next week we'll be up in Lebanon as the Lebanon Raiders take on the Hanover Marauders. So you can check out that game. But I've been your host, Andrew Zerhide. Thanks so much for watching YCN's Game of the Week.